Oh, snap. Welcome back to the Mystery Project, y'all. My name's Patrick. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. We're live on TikTok, X, and Rumble. All the links are down in the description of the video. If you want to follow me on all of the platforms, welcome in.
How dare you?
Yo, Hawk Tuah. We've done a few videos about this because it just keeps like getting crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. She created a cryptocurrency, or she had a team of developers around her create a cryptocurrency. I guess allegedly a ton of people lost money because they thought it was real and it wasn't real.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Or maybe it was real, but then they just used deceptive tactics to like fees and stuff to take money. I don't know. I'm not these people. All I know is that we watched a video by Coffeezilla talking about like what happened, but I saw this video and it's from this channel called Internet Anarchist. Oh yeah, it's Anarchist. I couldn't read for a minute there. Internet Anarchist. So y'all pin down in the description of this video. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. But his video was how Coffeezilla destroyed the Hawk Tuah scam. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a good little refresher. Let's check this out. Let's get a whole in-depth thing about how this happened. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Thank you for the hand hearts. YouTube, hit the subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And follow everybody that's in the description. All right, let's jump in to this.
With a random meme launching her into stardom and giving her brand deals, paid appearances, and even a podcast, you'd think the Hawk Tuah girl, aka
Hawk Tuah girl. That's funny. Y'all, she got paid $125,000 is what was reported, just to come out and say that she had the Hawk Tuah coin and post those like tweets about it or videos about it. So she already got paid $125,000.
Haley Welch, would be satisfied with getting everything she ever wanted. However, one greedy leap into the realm of crypto meme coins landed her in every shady influencer's worst nightmare. An investigation from Coffeezilla.
Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really?
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be going over the web of lies and controversy surrounding the Hawk Tuah meme coins and its creators. How they manipulated fans into giving them millions of dollars, tried to cover it up, and immediately got exposed by Coffeezilla. For a bit of context, Haley's rise to fame was sparked by a viral clip from a street interview with Tim and D TV on the 11th of June 2024.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh my word!
Video immediately went viral on Instagram.
It did go. It was burning up. Lisa, what you doing? Hey, y'all, hit the follow button if you're new here, TikTok.
Garnering over 400,000 likes and thousands of comments raving about the absurdity of her offhanded statement. She's a national treasure. Keep this woman safe.
A national treasure.
Imagine for the rest of your life being known as the Hawk Tuah girl. She can't escape it now. As well as, I'm curious as to why the guy picked that particular question to ask. Her laugh at the end is priceless. Not long after the clip went viral, it inspired hundreds of edits and re-uploads, which naturally made people curious who the Hawk Tuah girl was. Fortunately, viewers would get some answers to Haley's identity through an Instagram post from Tim and D TV.
Oh man, I like how he says Hawk Tuah.
This led fans to a Facebook post from the account Fathead Threads, which featured Haley signing and promoting their apparel collaboration. While the meme continued to go viral in the preceding months, Haley didn't seem eager to capitalize on her newfound fame. Initially, Haley didn't make any social media posts or product launches, which led users to believe the Hawk Tuah soundbite was all they were going to get out of her. However, little did Haley or anyone on the internet know, the Hawk Tuah meme was about to make internet history once again. for better or for worse. By the
Oh,
3rd of
Lord.
September 2024, Haley would return to the internet with the announcement of a weekly Hawk Tuah podcast. Reading, y'all kept asking, what's next? Well, this is it. I'm so thankful to have my own podcast where you'll discover the real Haley Welch. I'm
Talk to her.
delighted to join the team at Better, who fully gets me. Together, we're going to introduce the world
Who fully gets me. Oh God, can you imagine having that conversation? Well, Miss Hawk Tuah, don't worry. I know you might be worried about whether or not we get you because Hawk Tuah spit on that thing. Trust me, we do in fact get you. We understand exactly what you're saying and what you're about, Miss Hawk Tuah. We've unlocked all the secrets of the Tuah and the Hawk. So don't you dare worry about that.
He needs some milk.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right, let's keep going. This is nuts.
to Hawk Tuah every Tuesday. Over on YouTube, Haley was trying to increase the hype for her brand
Talk to a Tuesday.
with a rather uncanny promotional video that played into the fact that she was stretching an 8-second clip into a full career.
She's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a fuck about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
It smells warm.
Yeah.
What's one
Whoa.
move in bed that makes a girl go crazy?
Unfortunately for Haley, fans didn't seem to enjoy the overplayed meme anymore as they heavily bombed the video and flooded it with harsh comments.
Uh-oh, it got ratioed.
Such as, hanging out with the worst influencers makes me hate her more. She really said the biggest meme of all time on the bio. Nah, the 15 minutes of fame caught her, as well as, imagine milking a 30-second meme with a podcast. Having a podcast episodes massively disliked by her audience would become a running theme on Haley's YouTube channel, and only seemed to get worse with each upload. Despite the
Does she-
overwhelming negativity, the Hawk Tuah
Does her podcast actually get like good views, like good numbers? What is it on? Is it on YouTube? Has anybody seen it? Talk Tuah. There it is. Oop. Talk Tuah. Is it a YouTube? It is a YouTube. It's got 200,000 subs. 300,000 video or views on that one. 300,000. What's the ratio though? No, it doesn't show. Well, shit. Oh damn. She got 341,000 views and 1,700 likes. That's not that great. Oh, hi cats. Look, the cats are fighting. Get out of here. Yes, quit fighting. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Where's the... There it is.
podcast reached number 3 on the US Spotify charts within the first month of its launch. What's even more strange is how the podcast managed to stay in the top 5 for several months after. One could imagine that the rapid growth of the podcast would be enough for Haley and the companies promoting her. But sadly, that wasn't the case, as Haley and her team decided to monetize the meme in the worst way possible. On the 6th of November 2024, Haley would publish a tweet showing off her crypto wallet and announcing her plans to launch a meme coin of her own. Naturally, the community was revolted by the possibility of another crypto pump and dump, and even speculated that Haley had every intention to scam her fans. With a tweet from expert crypto investigator
Don't do it. Don't Hawk Tuah it.
Zach XBT.
We were warned. Yeah, look, we were warned. Hawk Tuah Girl is going to do a coin. They assembled KOLs for it. But then it kind of fell apart. They wanted me on, supposedly, she's gonna farm us.
Stating, we were warned, with Haley replying, fake news, but appreciate you trying to protect the community. Instead of addressing the concerns of her fans, Haley labeled it as fake news and went on to launch her coin a few weeks later.
Oh yeah, if I launch a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
for
I'll give you my
community?
wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But are you sure you're gonna launch? I don't
Oh God.
know. I'm not
Mark Cuban.
You what?
Oh my God.
a big fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt
Yeah.
about it. No doubt about it.
Along
How dare you?
Man, that dude would have done anything after what he said.
Along with this, Haley and the Web3 platform on here began offering fan spots on the allow
Oh
list to
god.
receive free tokens when it goes live. On the sign-up page, the team behind the Hawk coin reassured fans of the project's legitimacy with claims like, Hawk isn't just a meme coin, it's a part of the culture. Haley is using her meme to unite her entire community. Hundreds of thousands of non-crypto users will be onboarded by Hawk because Haley is making it easy, fun, and engaging. By the 4th of December 2024, those claims would be proven false once the coin actually hit the market, and the community's worst nightmare would become a reality. Within an hour of its launch, the Hawk coin price increased by 900% with a market cap of $490 million.
That is crazy. They had a market cap of basically $500 billion. Is this real life? Is this Lord? Send the asteroid. Send the asteroid. This is crazy.
And then dropped by 90% shortly after, all the while Haley is hyping up the coin on Twitter.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Hawk Coin's launch had all the telltale signs of a pump and dump, and it wasn't long before everyone behind the token was facing serious scrutiny. In the comments of a Twitter post, the crypto analysis software Bubble Maps was right, FYI, your team is keeping 96% of Hawk Coin supply in 10 connected addresses. You might not be aware of this since you're new to crypto, but it's worth bringing to your attention. In an effort to sway public opinion, Haley and her team would organize a Twitter space to discuss the incident. However, things didn't go as planned. At the start of the space, Haley would try to pin the blame on, quote, snipers, while seemingly reading off a script full of influencer buzzwords.
Hey y'all, it's Haley, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my
MySpace, man, that was 20 years ago.
15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a single token. This is just a launch, and I want to tell you I'm here to stay. The plan is to give these coins to my real fans, the ones that buy my merch, watch my podcast, donate to my charity. And I also wanted to tell you that I learned a lot along the way, but I just want to say screw the sniper bots, and I'm not going anywhere.
Shortly after, Haley's co-host would rant about how the launch was set up and explain why it definitely wasn't a pump and dump.
Yo, Haley, they try to fuck us. It's
Truck.
all good. It's all good. Let them know you're here to fucking.
They had a truck. They had a truck. God almighty, this is crazy as hell. TikTok, hit the follow button, by the way. Tap the screen like crazy. Susan, thank you for the love. Y'all come over to the Mystery Project on YouTube. Subscribe. We only have 6 people watching on YouTube right now. What the hell? YouTube, get off your not y'all, but the overlords. YouTube overlords, get off your and tell people we're live. Y'all, the Mystery Project on YouTube. Come on over.
You're not here to get sniper botted all day. You're not here to get fucked.
Trucked.
We're here to have some fun.
God, man, shut up.
We're here to meme. And most of those coins, by the way, are going to your community for free.
Oh, Bex, thank you.
There was only like 3%. That's why everyone's like, oh, 97% is bundled. 3% was in the pool. That 97% is all on chain. Yes, there was a strategic
It's on the chain.
allocation.
Sounds like everything was off the chain. No?
That was done through SaaS for people outside the United States of America because of all the security laws. So yes, 17% of the supply was taken from and that was paid for. There was a strategic allocation, and those tokens, those people can do whatever they want. They're not from the U.S. They can do whatever the fuck they want with those tokens.
Even going as far as claiming that the critics were mentally ill.
So if you want to be part of this meme community, dope. If not, if you want to just, I'm going to say you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings.
There's a lot of negativity when people lose tens of thousands and millions of dollars. Oh, really? Man.
The mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm gonna count myself as mentally ill for even
That is nuts.
being here right now. Right? I'm definitely mentally ill. I do love it. I do love memes. I do have a passion for this stuff. I try not to be on X like I used to because it's just a bunch of miserable people trying to farm engagement and hate.
When Haley and her associates were done explaining, a certain YouTube investigator would take the stage.
Jason.
And started hitting them with some hard-hitting questions about their token.
That's good, Jason.
Happy to
Good to see you, bro.
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand.
No.
Hey, guys.
Right, Coffeezilla.
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Truck.
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
Whoa.
you
No,
know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens
Coffeezilla,
going directly from the main account.
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
For most of the call, Haley's co-host would continue to evade Coffeezilla's questions and even directly antagonize him at times.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay, that's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
Yeah, thank you, Susan. Thank you.
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project?
Who is that?
Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
how much does Haley Welch own?
This is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Things would devolve into...
Oh my God. Do you think a business can just run off of air? Does this business run off of just simply hopes and dreams?
Emotional damage.
Haley and her co-host shouting at Coffeezilla whenever he presented them with relevant points or evidence.
You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen. And it...
Damn. Leah, yes, of course, shout out to the nurses. Shout out to the nurses.
Is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
Oh, hell.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around.
Who pays him?
Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you.
When the Hawk Tuah team couldn't take the heat anymore, they decided to end the conversation by muting Coffeezilla.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted.
Eventually, Haley would get sick of the questions from other speakers and just leave the space entirely.
Is this where she said, I'm tired?
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Anywho.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
In Haley's mind, the entire Hawk controversy was something she could put on hold and walk away from. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation was much more grim, as hundreds of millions of dollars was on the line and holders of the coin were already involving regulating authorities. In his video titled Exposing the Hawk Tuah Scam, Coffeezilla outlined the deceptive strategies used behind the token's launch and the devastating impact it had on the community.
And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold one token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her.
They could just dump it all.
Tokenomics here. It says Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly
That's crazy.
Haley Welsh's fans, or
TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here.
Hawk Tuah girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting like actual fans who've never been involved in the crypto space.
People who've seen Bitcoin and been like, oh, I hear you can make some money in that. Well, let's see if Hawk Tuah coin's going to make me any money.
Insider trading wasn't the only scam at play, as they profited off the exorbitant trading fees throughout the Hawk coin's release.
Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Deck Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees.
While Haley's meme status was the driving force.
Yeah, it was 24 million is what it just said. Is what people, that was the volume.
Behind the project, the individuals that assisted in helping her launch the coin should also be held accountable.
Is that there are 4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk Tuah girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy, Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk Tuah girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on our call. 3,
he goes unhinged on our call.
Unhinged.
You have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of
dumped
Haley
it all
Welsh's
day one.
fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money. Talking about Hawk Tuah.
In the pinned comment, Coffeezilla would leave a response from Haley's lawyer, stating, I watched the video. Just to clarify, the 50% of net proceeds mentioned was from the allocation of tokens, 10% locked for 1 year with a 3-year vest thereafter, and wouldn't be realized until when she sold them. Out of her 50%, she would have to pay her non-crypto team too. So in reality, she would likely only hold 3.5% of the tokens withdrawn, if at all, on the above schedule. I think a comment from one of Coffeezilla's viewers summarizes the situation perfectly. The current meme cycle: 1, become a meme. 2, start a stupid crypto coin. 3, rug pull. 4, lie about said rug pull. 5 get exposed by Coffee. Regardless of who the masterminds
Damn, that's true.
behind the project were, all of those involved will likely face varying levels of legal action. As citizens of the internet, we can only hope that a regulator will see this and want to make an example out of Haley Welch. While she might not fully understand what she did, actions should have consequences, and there's a lot of people who lost their money because of her shitty scam. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy Coffeezilla's videos too, but Haley Welch is far from the worst example of Coffeezilla exposing an influencer. Click the video on screen to learn how Coffeezilla exposed the worst YouTuber scams on the platform.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, should we do another one? Because that was how Coffeezilla destroyed the Hawk Tuah scam, but I got another one by this guy named Scott Schaefer, also pinned in the description, that says exposing the mastermind behind the Hawk Tuah scam. Yo, cats, get out of here. The cats are driving me crazy today. Thumbs up in the chats, y'all. Should we do it? Should we do a little exposing the mastermind behind all this stuff? Thumbs up in the chat. Take that one away. Anybody? 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 Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Okay, you guys are interested. Let's do it. His name was Scott Schaefer, pinned in the description as well. In the description. Let's go.
So, guys, I think by now everyone has heard of the old Hawk Tuah scam, the crypto rug pull done by Haley Welch, America's sweetheart. She got famous for
What? By the way, y'all, yeah, Scott Schaefer, he's pinned in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Let's check it out. Exposing the mastermind behind the Hawk Tuah scam.
making a joke, the old Hawk Tuah spitting on that thing joke, because that's definitely something you want to be famous for as a young lady. You know, making a
How dare you?
True.
Making a joke about sloppy BJ's.
Just
Very endearing. I'm sure her
the restaurant, BJ's restaurant, they have Pizookies or whatever. It's like a pizza cookie thing. That's what he's talking about.
family loves that she is now the Hawk Tuah sloppy BJ girl.
But BJ's the restaurant.
Hawk Tuah girl, the whole scam that she did with her Hawk coin, it blew up over the past week. I think it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday, I think, when it went live.
Oh hell!
And now over the weekend, it's picked up a bunch of steam. Everyone's talking about this. Coffeezilla did a video on his secondary channel, Voidzilla. I think it's now his highest viewed video on that channel, talking about the scam that she did, Hawk Tuah coin. And he actually went on a Twitter space where you talk on the platform. He talked to the team on launch day on Wednesday night. He talked to Haley Welch, and he also talked to other people who were involved in launching the coin. Specifically, an individual he talked to was Doc Hollywood Art, who was one of the founders of the project. And that's the guy who actually said, really interesting, he said that people involved in crypto are mentally ill.
I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going
A
to
Broken Arrow Hawk prison tokens coming next.
I'm going to count myself as mentally
Susan,
ill
thank you for those.
for even being here right now.
So that's an
Being hard
interesting
action,
take right there. I don't know about calling people you want to invest in your coin mentally ill. It seems like a very counterproductive thing to do. Now, this Doc Hollywood guy, he's kind of gotten a bunch of backlash. He actually made his Instagram profile private at this point. Tons of people are calling him out. And I actually think this Doc Hollywood guy, because I know Haley Welch, I'm not trying to run some protection for Haley Welch. I don't want anyone leaving comments saying, Scott, you just want Haley Welch to Hawk Tuah on your thing. That's not what this is.
Whoa,
guys. She definitely, what she did was wrong, but she was not the
Emily, they are the Pizookies. They are delicious.
brains behind the operation. And I actually want to get into who actually was potentially running this project, because she did not come up with this on her own. Now, the Doc Hollywood guy, Coffeezilla mentions him in his initial video as well, because he's obviously the guy that was talking mostly in the Twitter space. But I want to break down who this actual person is outside of just his Twitter handle, which is Doc Holiday Art. So this guy's actual name is Alexander Larson Schultz, but he's gone by many different names over the years, and he's actually tried many times over the past like 15 or so years to become famous. And I would actually classify him as kind of like an F-tier celebrity. He does have a lot of connections in Hollywood, and apparently, allegedly, this guy has been kind of the force behind a lot of these celebrity meme coins that have been launching in 2024. Because the Hawk Tuah coin is just the latest, but there's been many of these. Many of these launched over the summer. All of them were rug pulls, and all of them were just kind of using these famous people's names to try and get people involved in, so a bunch of people buy in, and then the creators can just dump all their coins and make a bunch of money. This guy allegedly has all the connections in Hollywood, and apparently was involved in a lot of them. I don't know all of the coins that launched the celebrity meme coins, but a lot of them apparently. So like I said, his name is Alexander Larson Schultz, goes by Doc Hollywood Art on Twitter. He's also gone by Alex Larson or Lex Larson. Now, if we actually look into his past, he has his Instagram profile, which I mentioned, which is now private. And he is actually initially, before he got into crypto, he's been in crypto for the past couple of years. Initially, he was a DJ/music producer. So he actually has a page on IMDb.
He's a DJ/music producer.
How dare you?
Or IMDb, yeah, that's right. This is Alex.
Sounds like a really upstanding guy.
Schultz, aka Lex Larson, is a DJ and music producer.
It's about connection.
Producer-songwriter that was born in Los Angeles, California in 1987. His full name is Alexander Larson Schultz, and married his wife, Jacqueline Schultz, in 2013. Now, Jacqueline Schultz is his wife, who is the daughter of Howie Mandel, the comedian. So Lex has worked on many different music projects, including theme songs for television shows and movie soundtracks. So I looked into some of what he has done. I found a bunch of pictures of him on his old Facebook. He has a lot of connections with celebrities, but he has done a few different projects.
I didn't know
over
a
the
single
years.
person
Probably
in
the most
that picture.
Successful, at least in my opinion, was he, I believe, co-wrote a song with a rapper called Ya Boy, and it's titled Doc Hollywood, We Run LA. Obviously, I can't really play it or I'll get copyright claimed.
I have no idea who that is.
This song came out, I think, like in 2010.
Anybody know who that is?
I remember hearing this song quite a lot on the radio. If you don't know,
Yoshibati, yep. Run TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, X. Basically, if you can go live on it, we're live on it.
I've lived in Orange County, California my whole life, which is not far from LA. And this song, obviously, since it's about the area, was played on the radio a lot. Now, I don't know how much this song got play outside of California, because I don't think it was a super popular song. But here in California, I very much remember this song playing on the radio a lot. Now, after that particular song, he actually...
They're playing our song on the radio.
Launched... He joined a music group with two other individuals called the Americanos, which launched some of their own songs as well. So it says the Americanos are an American electronic dance music DJ trio based in Los Angeles, consisting of DJ Felly Fell, Lex Larson, that's the individual in question, and Louis Rubio. So it talks about how in 2015, they released their debut single, Blackout.
Have I reached that age where I just don't know who people are? You know what I mean? Or are they just nobodies? That's the true question here. Do we just not know who these people are because, like, we're at that age of like, well, what in tarnations is this music you're listening to? This is crap. Or is it just they are just crap? You know, who knows? Who knows?
Out, which featured Little John, Juicy J, and Tyga. So I guess that song was fairly popular.
I know who Little John is.
And then in 2016, they released the single In My Foreign, which was apparently featured in the movie XXX Return of Xander Cage. So they've had a couple songs that did pretty well.
What?
They never, his individual act or the Americanos, as far as I can tell, never.
Nobody knows who those people are.
Never became super popular. But it probably made him a decent amount of money, and obviously he has a bunch of connections in Hollywood
Whoa.
from people he's met in the music industry. And now that he's married to Howie
Connections in
Mandel's
Hollywood, huh?
daughter, obviously he has a lot of connections there as well. You can actually see his
And yeah, it's the Hawk Tuah girl.
his Facebook profile.
Yeah, lol.
Again, I'll put up a bunch of pictures, but he has a tons
me
of
with some hand
connections
art.
to a lot of celebrities as well.
Nice tie.
So it makes sense that he would be involved in a lot of these celebrity meme koi projects that have been launching in 2024. Now, what's interesting is that after his kind of music career didn't really go the direction that he wanted it to, he kind of got into cryptocurrency in the early 2020s. And apparently he's been launching several products. So from this post on Twitter from Contra AI, he talks about how Rug Pull 1 was a project, an NFT project he did called Bitcoin Buds. It talks about one of Larson's earliest crypto projects, Bitcoin Buds, positioned itself as a fusion of cannabis culture and NFTs. The project promised community rewards.
Man.
You what?
That sounds like they were all just sitting around partaking in some tree action, and they just went, we should make a Bitcoin, dude. Yeah. We should call it Taco Coin. Yeah. Why do boats have steering wheels? They don't even have wheels, man. Yeah.
Rewards and long-term value, but instead funds vanished and investors were left with valueless tokens, accusations of insider trading,
Oh, hell.
and liquidity draining Market Larson's first alleged rug pull. So that's very much in line with what happened to the Hawk Tuah coin, claiming it was a rug pull and all the insiders were the only ones that made money. Now, if we look this up, we can actually find Bitcoin Buds. They still have a Twitter page, and it's still up. And you can see that they tagged, let's see if I find it right here. They tagged Doc Hollywood Art, the guy in question, in many of their posts. So this guy was definitely connected to Bitcoin Buds. Now, I don't know, I can't confirm 100% that he run Bitcoin Buds, but he was definitely part of it from how many times they're tagging him. Getting the artwork for the dispensary ready for opening, they tagged Doc Hollywood Art,
Lord.
Best Buds BTC, and Super Herb 907. So this guy was involved in a bunch of cryptocurrency projects before the
Super Herb. They talk about oregano. Oregano is delicious. Put that on pizza. Put that in like tomato soup.
Haley Welch Hawk Tuah coin. And I think this guy, in my opinion, is really the guy that was running a lot of this. So what's interesting is this X space that I want to bring up right here. I was actually listening to this on Wednesday night. So on
we heard this.
Wednesday, the Hawk Tuah coin, they had their official X space where they were all talking about it. Coffeezilla joined that. They didn't really let him talk all that much. And then
because they didn't want to get called out for everything. Lindsay, you just ordered tomato soup? That's delicious. I want some tomato soup.
Initially, after that,
like a grilled cheese
ended, Coffeezilla started his own X space where he was talking to other people about it. And I found this really interesting. This individual who claims to be in crypto, and he talks about how he used to work with Doc Holliday, and he calls Doc Holliday a massive scammer who has done many of these projects in the past. So let's take a listen to that.
Oh, Doc Hollywood, yeah.
I probably got time for one more person. Who do we need to get up here? Let's get up somebody. Dude, there's like no good way to sort through my requests. This is so trash. Okay, well, we're going to gamble. Here we go. Tell me we have something good here, Andy. Give me something good.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Andy. Thanks for having me up here. Sorry to blow you up in the comments. I'm predominantly known on Solana for derugging cyber frogs, and I worked with Doc in the past. And what I just saw up there was a fucking textbook play-by-play dumb fucking
trucking
Doc-oriented move. Like from start to finish, man, like it's hard to even know where to begin. From the day-to-day interactions that I had with him, all along how he was constantly motivated by money, driving that whole meta on pre-sales, private pre-sales, lining the pockets of the people that invested in companies, setting up these shell companies. And what I just saw was him finding this poor girl, sticking his fucking claws in her, and absolutely dragging her into the fucking
trucking. Oh, I muted it. Oops.
was behind that, development company. The dude's career ended right before it started because Doc is really good at motivating people to try and like rally around an idea. And he's really
hang on. So you've worked with Doc before, is what you're telling me?
I have, yeah, man. I was a struggling NFT project that was a D-Rug myself, and we
wait. Tell us about who is this guy? I've never heard of this guy before.
Yeah, all right. Fucking where do I start, man? So he's really well known for 2 rugs from NFTs on Solana, Best Buds, and then he's got Meta Hunters as well. It's always the same shit
stuff
that you just heard him fucking speak
out
about, man. I've got this idea. We're going to build a sustainable business. We're going to do all of this really cool shit. Blah, 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 blah. We're bringing in real names. What happens is that he does it. He rug pulls it. He fucking
trucking. Oh my God.
Finds a way to extract as much liquidity and value out of it. And he's already done it twice on Solana with NFTs. And he's done it on multiple fucking meme coins with multiple different tokens. I was really unsuspecting at the time. I'm not a dipshit. And I have a great fucking reputation in Solana, and I think
truck.
A lot of people will speak to that. I distanced myself from him after we started working on a project with him called Allbot. It was a Telegram trading bot before anything really came to Solana. It was throughout that experience that the only motivation that he had was doing a fucking pre-sale for maximum fucking extracted value, and trying to find a way to use bots to leverage his fucking entry and line his fucking
I give up
pockets. I do not put my reputation on
sorry,
the
y'all.
shit.
YouTube overlords.
Step back hard and fucking
TikTok
fast,
overlords,
man. And it's the same playbook.
Wait,
I can't help it. This guy says that word every 3 seconds.
So what you're telling us is this guy, from your experience, likes to do token pre-sales and likes to use bots, you said?
Oh, dude. Yes. He is not a dev, and he has no idea what he's talking about when it comes to dev speak. He has dumbass ideas that he then goes and tries to get other people to implement in a way that he has no oversight on. So if he brings in, quote unquote, some sniper bots that are trustworthy, it's likely some dipshit who's been coding it on a ChatGPT bot that he's fucking found that can actually turn on. And so like the extent of this is, in my opinion, a lot of it just being an actual dumbass. And I think,
oh my God,
being an overconfident dumbass that has no idea what he's fucking talking about and leveraging his reputation and his.
But who made the money, Andy? Okay, I got to get to the bottom of this. You're telling me, okay, I don't like this guy. This guy, likes this, likes that. But did he make the money? Who's the guy really behind this?
Fair. What I can tell you is that we're going to go and start sleuthing the blockchain ourselves, and I will give you some definitive information. But if it's my guess, this was orchestrated by Doc. The money went into his pockets, and the money went into the pockets supporting Doc on this project. And
well, you're not going to, you can't find it on chain unless they've DNA on their wallet. You can find what wallets made the money. I've already found a lot of those wallets that made the money. That's what I was trying to talk to them about.
Yeah.
But they were denying answering the questions. I mean, they were just saying, oh, we had the foundation. We can't tell you where the money goes, all this kind of stuff. So, it's nice because we can see what's on chain, but we don't know who it belongs to. All right. Last question.
Oh, hell.
Do you think people are going to go straight to a jail? That's, I guess, the space. So
are they going to talk to a judge and attorney?
What do you think?
I think that Doc Hollywood is doxxed and that he's about to get a fat fucking lawsuit shoved down his throat, man.
Interesting.
Thanks for having me.
All right, no comment.
So there you go, guys. That's the Twitter space where that guy who alleges that he used to work with Doc Hollywood. That's the guy. That's the guy, in my opinion, who I think is the actual mastermind behind this project and apparently many other projects as well. Now, a lot of people have been saying Haley Welch is going to go to prison for this. I don't know that that's necessarily true. It doesn't appear that many of these other celebrity crypto rug pulls that happened earlier this year, doesn't seem that anyone really got in trouble for that. I know in the past,
nuts.
I believe Kim Kardashian was fined for promoting a cryptocurrency. And I think that may happen. She may get fined. As far as Haley Welch going to prison, that's probably not going to happen, guys. Unfortunately, that's the case. I wish it weren't true. I wish people would actually get in trouble for doing these rug pulls, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I do think if someone actually gets in trouble and potentially goes to prison, it's probably going to be someone who was actually in charge of it, not just the spokesperson, which was Haley Welch. So I think Doc Hollywood
did get paid to do that.
If everything that is being said about him is true, I think he's the one that could potentially get in a lot more trouble than Haley Welch, Hawk Tuah girl, actually would. But let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the Hawk Tuah coin? What do you think about Haley Welch? And what do you think about Doc Hollywood Art? Do you think he was the guy that was running this, the whole mastermind behind this? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. But I'll keep following the story. You too, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you follow everybody that we watched. They're all pinned in the description. TikTok, I might hang out with y'all for like in a few more minutes. So YouTube, if you want to come back over, the haunted side on TikTok. I'll see y'all later.